Do your minor pentatonic solos feel like they're missing something? Do you hear more emotion in great solos than you're getting from your own playing? Do your lines feel more like patterns than real melodies? There's a note that shows up in some of the most iconic guitar solos ever. David Gilmour, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Clapton, Santana. It's a note that's not in the minor pentatonic. Most players skip right past it, even though it's the note that makes minor solos feel more melodic and more expressive. After 30 years of teaching and gigging, I've noticed that the players that we all admire use this note naturally. They don't think of it as a separate scale. They just use what sounds musical and add it in. They are using the same shapes you already know, just a more melodic version of them. Today, I'll show you where that note lives, how it fits into the two landmark pentatonic shapes, and how to start using it musically right away. Simple, musical, and immediately useful. As usual, you can download the diagrams and backing track for this video by clicking on the link down below in the description. The minor pentatonic. The minor pentatonic is one of the first scales that most guitar players learn. It works over almost any minor key progression. It gives you a solid foundation to solo with. But on its own, it can sometimes feel a little limited. So without getting into heavy theory, I want to show you one simple note that adds movement, emotion, and melody to your minor key playing. Why this extra note works. This is going to sound a little technical for just a moment, but I'm going to keep it simple and show you exactly why this one note works. You don't need to memorize any of this. The minor pentatonic is built from 5 notes: root, flat 3, 4, 5, and flat 7. Notice what's missing. There's no second and no sixth. Those 2 notes, the second and the sixth, are the ones that change depending on the mode a song is using. By leaving them out, the minor pentatonic avoids all that complexity and works in almost any minor key setting. There are 3 minor sounds you'll hear in music: Dorian, Phrygian, and Aeolian. Aeolian is just the regular minor key sound. Dorian is a brighter, bluesier minor sound. And Phrygian is a much darker and less common sound. If you look at these formulas, you'll notice something important. Both Dorian and Aeolian include the second, and those 2 sounds make up the vast majority of minor key songs. In fact, I can't name a single solo that is in Phrygian mode, and I've learned thousands of songs in my life. So the note we're adding today, the second, works in 99% of minor key songs. That note turns the minor pentatonic into a 6-note scale, sometimes called the minor hexatonic, though most players don't think of it by name. They just use what sounds good. No need to overthink the theory on this. It just works in minor keys. This is the sound of Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. This song is in the key of D minor, and this 6-note version of the minor pentatonic is the melodic sound of that song. Shape number 1. Let's find shape 1 of the D minor pentatonic scale. So find the note D on the low E string with your index finger. That's here at the 10th fret. And that gives us the location for the shape that we already know. Adding the magic note. So now let's add in that really melodic note, the second. Adding that extra note gives us more melodic possibilities. It makes the scale sound jazzier, for lack of a better term. And when we get 3 notes on the same string, it opens up the possibility of faster flutters. Here's what that sounds like in context. Now let's look at shape 4. Shape 4 is our other landmark pentatonic shape. It's the other shape the pros rely on constantly. And to locate it, we find the note D on the A string, and that's here at the 5th fret. And again, we put our index finger on it, and we play this shape. Now let's add the 2nd to this shape. Here's what that sounds like in context. The takeaway. The takeaway is that almost any time you are in a minor jam, you can simply add this one note and get a much more melodic sound out of your minor pentatonic scale. Again, no need to overthink the theory on this. It just works. Major key songs. There is a similar hack for the major pentatonic scale, but we add a different note. So just remember that this particular note lives in minor key songs. And again, you can download the diagrams for this scale and the backing track used in this video by clicking on the link down in the description below. And if you want to go a little deeper, check out this next video. It builds directly on what we just covered. If you found this helpful, please hit like and subscribe. Thanks for spending some time with me. I'll see you next week.